19-year-old Isaiah Dela Cruz is much like many other kids his age. He has dreams of being successful and independent. He's a sophomore majoring in philosophy at a CSU campus, and he's struggling to make ends meet.
It's very difficult. It has been very difficult. I work 3 jobs now just to help make ends meet, just to pay off my car payment and hopefully maybe get a house where I can pay rent and insurance. And there's a whole bunch of things that students have to take into account when they go into university.
For Isaiah, it's even more difficult since he's already the father of a young baby girl. 1 of every 4 CSU students have dependents of their own to support.
I know what it's like to go through work that is very hard on your body, and I know my family has been doing that ever since they arrived here in the United States. So I think my drive has always been to help pay them back, to do a service to my community, improve the lives of both my family and others around me, and make sure that all those who don't have a voice are being spoken up for.
Assemblywoman Sharon Quirk-Silva knows full well the challenges for students and their families to finance their higher education.
As an educator for over 30 years and as a mother of 4 young adults, every day I've encountered what their futures are going to look like. And as we encourage our young students to go off to college and attain that American dream, we know that they need to see a pathway forward.
Quirk-Silva hopes her legislation, Assembly Bill 393, known as the Student Protection Act, can be that pathway forward.
AB 393 will put a moratorium on fee increases for students and tuition costs. And this is not only important, but it's vital as we've seen tuition costs increase and skyrocket over the last decade.
Isaiah says the high cost of a higher education has some of his peers thinking twice about its value. But to him, his college education is an investment in his future and that of his family.
Sometimes you wonder how much is it really worth? A lot of people question even the value of a degree today. But one thing we do know for sure is that for each dollar that the state does invest, we receive $5 back.
Understanding that some students are even thinking about not attending college at all because of the high price and don't even see the value, this is a serious conversation, and we want to do everything we can to make college affordable.
For students like myself who do work, we don't just coast through life playing video games and using our excess tuition money on movies. No, we use it to provide for our families.
The CSU student population has grown by 64% over the past 30 years, and while tuition has gone up 923% over that same time period, state funding has not kept pace. Isaiah remains hopeful that proposals like AB 393 can help.
Has it stopped any of my dreams? No. I'm still set on attaining my degrees, hopefully going on to law school, and providing for my daughter, for my girlfriend, and for my family.
This report was produced by the Speaker's Office of Member Services.